Morning guys, it's Adam Woods. What have we got planned today? Well, it's a beautiful day, innit? I've prepped all my food because I've got places to be this morning. And I've got a busy schedule today, so I'm trying to cram everything in. And I'm going to the gym at 9:30 this morning, so... Title, Supwiya. If you're Yorkshire, you'll get that. Supwiya. So yeah, morning Gav, how you going buddy? Drop us a like buddy, or whatever. If you're watching this morning, if you're watching later, hashtag replay. So I talk to a lot of people and they're always waiting for something. They're always waiting for something to happen before they do something. We always react to stuff. We're never proactive. So you've got to be ready to make a change if you're unhappy with yourself. And nobody else can do it for you. You've got to do it yourself. Morning was just finishing night shift. Good man. Got out. I'll tell you what, mate. I don't miss night shifts. I do not miss night shifts. They were harsh. Especially when things start going wrong and you're like trying to note everything down and what. Yeah, it were bad. You're making me remember bad times. Stop it. So yeah, we've got to embrace change. We've got to, at some point, if you're unhappy with what you're doing, you've got to change something. Nobody's going to change it for you. No one can push you to do something you don't want to do. You've got to say, I'm ready to do it, and that's what it is. So it's like when we go on holidays and stuff like that, we get really upset, don't we, with his weight, but we get upset like week before. I hate going on holiday and not feeling comfortable, especially in my clothes. And I honestly, I used to do it for years. I used to try and hold myself in, try and suck my stomach in and whatever, trying to feel comfortable. Especially when you went on beach for a day, I felt really uncomfortable just because I was so out of shape. And I'm not saying there's a definite shape everyone needs to be, because there isn't. It's just as long as you're happy, and I really wasn't happy. So you've got to make that change. It's like, you know, like when you're at uni or you're at college or whatever, and you're coming up to your exams, and you know, well, you've got a year to your exams, you think, I'd be right, do it then. And then 6 months gone, and you're like, oh, I've got 6 months, all right. So you're still out on ale every night, and then you get to a point where it's like a couple of weeks before your exam, you're like mad revising, mad cramming it all in and going crazy. That's exactly what we do with health and fitness. We only ever do it when we're pushed to do it. So when is it you're going to make that change? When is it you're going to actually step out? Morning Jason, morning Lee. If you're watching, say morning. If you're watching later, hashtag replay. So we only make that change. And I'm on it saying, if I don't do it now, I'm never going to do it. Shannon's been asking me to change. I've got one of the mixer showers with like hot and cold tap and then on and off tap. And on and off tap for 8 stiff. So Shannon's been doing my head in for now weeks. I say weeks, it's not, it's months. Asking me to do it, and I go, yeah, I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow. It's never got done. So when she watches this, she'll go mad. But yeah, I've just not done it because I haven't done it now. I've not planned to do it. I know how to do it, and I will do it. But when? I'll do it when it breaks, probably. But then it's too late, innit? You want to get in the shower and you're going out somewhere, or you're doing something, and all of a sudden, tap don't work. It's going to be no good, is it? So yeah, it's just one of them things, guys. We leave it till last minute and just keep plodding on. And then we get there and we're like, oh my God, just have a major meltdown. So yeah, I will do it, Shannon. I will get there. I guarantee you. I'll do it weekend. So, as I said, I hated going away. I hated clothes that I were wearing. I weren't comfortable in them. I was trying to roll myself in. I sort of had a really bad relationship with food because I went really thin when I was going to gym a lot. Didn't really eat very much. I sort of veered away from any carbs whatsoever, and I just tried to eat minimal. And I went really thin, and to be fair, I got quite sick, or I felt I were ill. I ended up with, I don't know if this is related, I'm not really sure, but when I tried introducing new foods and stuff like that, I ended up with a nut allergy. But I'd not really eaten any fat or any carbs for no idea how long. I don't know how I sustained it, to be honest. So then, on flip side to that, I started trying to eat more foods. So then I were rewarding myself. Every time I went to the gym, I'd either come home and get a KFC wrap or something, and I were eating takeaways, and then start going out a lot at weekends, stuff like that. And on the other end, I just clamped a load of weight on. And I could never find this balance in middle. I could never find this balance where I were happy. I were either too thin or quite overweight. So I was just up, down, up, down, up, down. My photos through years, I changed massively. I used to have a size, honestly, I used to have a size 28-inch waist pair of jeans and a size 34-inch waist jeans. And my 34s got tight at one point. So I had to have like, I think I had something like 15 pair of jeans or something like that in my wardrobe, because I never knew what size I was going to be. And I never knew how to control it. I was just up, down, up, down, up, down. I never actually found an happy medium. So, like I said, I've been all shapes and sizes. I've been there. I've done it. And this is why I give this to you guys, because I want you to find right steps. We are having to try everything, because I've tried most stuff. I don't want you to try everything. I want you to just be able to know what it is that works and just go straight down that line, to save you having all this hassle that I had for years and years and years. And it's hard, because you have this picture in your head of what you want, and every time you try and do something about it, you end up going opposite way, or you end up going too far, or you can never get it bang on. Well, this is why I'm here, guys, to help you, because I know how to get it bang on, and I can help you whichever way you want to go. If you want to be losing, if you want to lose so much, you want to gain muscle, whatever it is you want to do, or you just want to be ready for your holiday, because that's what some people do. We're not athletes, we're just we're just people that want to make a change and be comfortable and be happy. That's my goal. I just want to be happy. I'm happy as I am now. I still train. I don't train as much as I used to do, because now I can just sustain it and ride it out. I'm quite happy. When I want to have a week where I do feel like I want to push myself, I'll put my training first at the top of my plan, because that's my highest priority for that week. Whereas other weeks, I might have other stuff to do, so I prioritise them higher. My training drops down a bit. Might just be I want to spend time with family, so that goes up. My work goes a little bit down, and my training goes further down. And then I'm just flicking between these three things. Whatever I want to do that week, that's what I do. But now I'm in control, I can sustain it, and I'm quite happy doing so. And it's not as, when you get to a stage of training, it's not hard to sustain what you've gained. And this is what I said to people. People that go on Juice Plus and stuff like that and pay, I think it's like £30, £40 a month. But when that finishes, what do you do? When that finishes, you don't know, you're not educated to continue and sustain what you've got, so you won't. Do you see where I'm going with it? I educate you to actually look after yourself, and being on my plan, you'll actually sustain yourself then for years to come, forever. It makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? So, another thing I want to talk to you about is calories. Now, if you don't weigh it, how do you know what it is? One thing I've seen, and I've seen quite a few people do it, a teaspoon. How big's your teaspoon? Kind of like a mini teaspoon. Or if you like, look in my lunchbox, it's like a massive teaspoon. It's quite a big difference, especially if you're using like, I don't know, peanut butter, mayo. If you're not weighing it, it can be massively, massively hard. Leah, I'm bad for guessing. Exactly. Honestly, it can be miles out. I tried it just to give me a bit of a test. I made me sandwich without scales. I had ham, salad and mayo. So what I did, I weighed mayo bottle and I went to put 12 gram on, which ended up being 18 gram, which is quite a big difference in calories. And I put my ham on, which I aimed for 100 gram and ended up at 80. So my fat's gone way up and my protein's come down, just by making a sandwich. So if I can't make a sandwich without weighing it, you can't make anything without weighing it. You've got to realise, one banana, I tell you, fruit's bad for it. One banana. A banana can be 12 inch and it can be 6 inch. I've heard it does make a big difference. But you've got to realise, if you're not weighing it, it can be miles out. Now, what I tend to do with bananas, because you normally get a pack of 5, 6, whatever. They're all normally about the same. I take skin off one, I weigh one, and then for that pack, I'll copy that and make them all the same. Because it's going to be very, very near. Jason, it does. So what you're saying, you're 6-inch, bud. 6-inch bananas. It's how you use it as well, mate. on Slimming World, you're not allowed to mush a banana. If you smush it, right, it's a sin. But that means that, how do you eat it? Are you allowed to chew it, or you got to swallow it whole? I'm not really sure. If anyone's on Slimming World, let me know. But yeah, never guesstimate. You'll be miles out. Get into habit. You'll get into the habit of weighing everything. If you're having a coffee, weigh the milk. What I do is I'll weigh some milk out in a pot for one day, in a jar or whatever, with a lid on. I'll weigh that out. I'll put it in my diary for early in the morning, so I know what I'm having, and I'll just keep using out that pot all day. And if there's any left at the end of the day, I just drink it, because I've not had it in coffee or whatever. So I hope that helps, guys. If you need help, send me a DM. If you want answer any questions, whatever you want, let me know. And I'll get back to you. I'll see you tomorrow. Enjoy.